Hello fellow YouTubers and welcome back to Mass Effect. On the last episode, we helped Garrus solve his... I don't know how long he's been doing it for, but we certainly solved the problem by trying to get his nemesis Dr. Salion to come with us. Fortunately, Dr. Salion did not like it and tried to fight us with it. And so we basically obliterated him with 2 shots of sabotage. But on this episode, we're going to be starting another multi-parter, although this isn't like the previous ones where it's just one story mission. We're actually going to be doing 3 missions. And the reason why they're all going to be related is because each one can be influenced slightly by what background you chose. I mean, for example, on the Citadel, there is a mission that you can only get depending on what your childhood or what your upbringing was like. For example, the one we had was we talked with that homeless person, then we talked to our mother. You would have had 2 different missions had you picked something other than Spacer. For Earth, there would have been Earthling, there would have been another one, and for Colonist, there would have been another one. This one is related to your war history, and there are 3 things. There's Soul Survivor, there's Ruthless, and then there is War Hero, and we picked War Hero. So only one of these is really going to be affected by the background that we chose. The one that we are going to be doing, I think, is going to be based off of... Let me actually double check. I want to say... Soul Survivor. So... if you have the Soul Survivor ability, this mission will be slightly enhanced, I will say. And you know what I just found out? It is a good thing we did this mission and then we're doing this next mission, because as I thought we were here, we weren't here. This is where we're going for this mission.
Message coming in. Patching it through.
I've received some troubling information, Commander. We need your help. Someone is killing former Alliance scientists. There have been 4 deaths in the past month.
I'm happy to look into it, Admiral. What can you tell me?
All 4 scientists worked on a classified project on Akuz. There was a brutal massacre there years ago. An entire unit was killed by Thresher Maws. It was classified as a natural hazard, but the project dates coincide with the attacks.
That can't be a coincidence.
There was one other scientist on the project, Dr. Wayne. I'm transmitting his last known coordinates. Good luck. 5th Fleet out.
So, we're already on the planet that we're going to be heading off to, but we're first going to go over to... this planet. And I think this planet right here. So we must be getting very close. There's our first gas deposit in who knows how long. And we got a matriarch riding there too. We're getting very close to finally finishing off some of these. Although, this is what, episode 35? We're probably not going to be done with these side missions for another 14 episodes. I'm going to assume, if my numbers are correct, we won't be done with all these side missions until I think episode 50, which is kind of scary. But onto Rome is the mission that we're going to be going, is the planet that we're going to be going to. This is actually a planet that I think I was mistaking for another planet earlier on when I was doing the Uncharted Worlds. We're going to bring Liara and we're going to bring Tali because we can finally get the gang back together. This planet actually does make a return appearance in a sequel. I'm not going to say which one, but if you've played the Mass Effect series before, then you probably know which one. Also, another unique thing about this planet, well, not exactly unique because there's only 2 planets that do this, you actually don't wear helmets on this planet. This planet is actually very inhabitable, or habitable. Unfortunately, it's deemed inhabitable. Why are you sick now? Because this giant moon right here is slowly, its orbit is decaying and it's going to crash into the planet. Kind of like Armageddon, except with the moon. So, on this planet, I did not switch over to the map. We are right here. Anomaly right there, debris right there. Underground facility, which is where we're going to be heading off to, is way out in the distance. There's also going to be 2 minerals that are right here, so let's start right here. The only minerals that we really need to collect anymore are heavy metals, but since I'm going for completionist's sake, I'm going to try and get every single item, and I've probably stated this multiple times. I mean, we already have, what? 22 out of 20 light metals and 20 out of 20 rare earths? Rare elements? Oh, I'm not winning this battle. I should probably just stick to this small canyon right here. I mean, the only things we really have to collect now are heavy metals and gases, and then League of One medallions, and Turian insignias, and matriarch writings, and data discs. And you might have noticed that I think on that episode when I got the final rare element that we needed, I didn't mark it with, no, was it? I didn't mark it as, like, when it said 20 out of 20, I didn't mark it as complete because I'm waiting to get everything. Look at this. Oh, ho, ho. Doing a little tumble. Now these guys are not marked as enemies, so I do not think they were going to hurt me, despite it looking very creepy. Although that's just shimmer on the top of its head, which makes it look very creepy. You got another smaller bug right here. These things are gigantic. But this is where we want to go over here to the Turian corpse. I'm going to assume it's an insignia that I'm going to be getting, just because it's a Turian corpse. Hey, look at that, I was correct. And we got 0 monies because we have absolutely no space to put it. So I need to get to level 50 very quick. That way I can start spending my money on upgraded weapons for all of my squad mates, and hopefully I can find that very amazing armor. But right now we're going to be heading way over here, and I can only imagine what it's going to be like over here, since it's probably going to be, this is probably a very... Oh! Oops! Well, you can kill them if you want. I didn't mean to. Because I actually thought I would be losing Renegade if I accidentally killed one of them. Oh well, I guess you could squish bugs on other planets. God, this mountain looks hilly. Or canyon-y, I should say. We'll just stick to the top of here. I think we can actually get across, and I think it might actually be over there that we're heading off to. It should be very easy to spot these minerals. I mean, because they're just basically dirt-colored rocks, and the entire surface of this planet seems to be grass or moss. I should, I think it was a couple episodes ago, back on, I think it was the beginning of the listening post, I think listening post alpha, I stated that I was probably going to get an Xbox One. I have already reserved an Xbox One, if anyone was wondering. It was very lucky too, because I went in one day, found out that they did not have any. Oh, you got more bugs over here. Found out they did not have any. But they put me on a call list so that whenever it got back on, they would call me. Oh, these are different. These are weird little space cows. Or space something. They're very creepy looking. Oh, these have a weird name, like a weird fan name. What's the fan name, future me? I can't remember right now. It has something to do with Space Cow, I think. And it has something to do with creepy, too. Who can I talk to? Oh, I can talk to the cow. Let me talk to the cow. Well, fine then. Oh, I thought that one was flying. He could be, though. He's not touching the floor. So we got that mineral. Let's head over to this mineral now. We're getting very close to the actual base. Although this episode probably might be a little short too. I mean we're now completely done with traveling to multiple planets just for the sake of doing missions. Each planet that we now go to will have its own unique mission. So there's no more worrying about that. Wow, this is very flat up here. What's that over there? I saw something in the distance. Oh, I saw it again. Whatever that is, I can only assume. Oh, that's probably a crashed probe now that I look at it. Down there's the base. So we're going to have to head way over there to get that crashed probe before we actually go down here. But we're just going to make a very quick stop. At least I hope it can be quick. Down here somewhere. Yeah, down here somewhere. My only hope is that I can end up getting back up. And I am already hating this decision because it does not look like I can get back up from here. Me out. Palladium deposit. If there's anything that I want to happen, is that I kind of want Shepard to get to level 60. And that is not only because that is the maximum level in this game, but because if I get to level 60 compared to me being at level 59, I get certain bonuses in Mass Effect 2 that would help me out a lot. And so if I can get to level 60 before the end of the game, which will probably mean that all the times I use my Mako to kill enemies, I probably should have been outside of the Mako and shot them with myself, because you do earn more experience outside of not killing with the Mako than would be killing with the Mako. So how am I going to get over there safe and sound? I'm surprised you know what? I'm surprised the tire did not pop. And the only reason I make this joke and continue to make this joke is because every single time I play this game, that tire seems to be hurt no matter what. Like, I don't even have to do things. I could be jumping off of buildings and jumping off of terrain, and that tire will somehow get injured. I won't even have to be shot at. That tire will just be... I might start the episode or start the mission, and the tire will be hurt. And so I'm actually surprised that whenever I do things that, you know, sometimes the tire would get hurt by, it doesn't get hurt by it. Looks like that underground facility has turrets with it.
I'm on my way.
And this is a crashed probe. Let's see if I can get any good... Oh, oopsie. Well. Shield interface 8. I think we have to wait until we get to level 50 before we start getting level 10 items. Down here is where we're going to be going. You can see there's people down there. Did I just shoot that guy and get a metagel from him? From way over here? I thought there were going to be turrets, but no, there's no turrets. Just people shooting. And people dying. Because, why are they fighting me in a... You know what? I'm already breaking the rule I was just stating, that I should probably kill them outside of the Mako instead of in the Mako. So, let me exit here. And just obliterate him. So, let's see how much... Let's see, what was the experience difference between me destroying them in the Mako compared with me destroying them outside of the Mako? I'll have to use future me and help me do that. But as you can see, there's dead bodies here. I'm not sure if these are actually good people or if they're mercenaries as well. Get inside the base. And once again, it's your standard. This must be good people. Ooh, look at that. High explosive round 9. I almost said 10. I know what 10 is in Roman numerals. Although I'm sad to see that there are some people that don't apparently know what Roman numerals are. What did I see? Did I see like there was a listing for Grand Theft Auto 5, but I thought it was Grand Theft Auto V5. And I wept for humanity that day. No, not really, but some people. So there should be, as you can see, there's a lot of enemies in here. Locally, we have Singularity, so we should be able to... Let's see, can you actually use sabotage on those items? Take cover! There's a locked crate. Why is there a locked crate? I must not be able to open. Oh, look at that. Oh, that guy just flew. Oh, this guy's flying too. Oh god! Actually let my item overheat. Let's throw you and also... Nope, not AI hack. Damp you. And so far so good. We're not dead yet, which is always a good sign. Can use sabotage on the floor, because it actually does have an area of effect. This guy really wants to die, because he's standing right next to me. He actually dropped his weapon. What a very weird individual. Now, if I could only kill some of these people. There. That should be everyone.
Clear.
And according to Tally, it is everyone. Oh, I pressed A for some reason. I don't know why. Then again, we do have plenty of Omni Gel. I should actually... the only reason I'm saving my items is because I kind of want to sell them after I buy the new items, and because we have not actually run into that issue that I always seem to run into whenever I play this game. I'm actually surprised that I've not run into it yet. It must be because I'm very good this time. I've actually learned that was only 3 buttons. Is there anything else to collect? Because it's kind of weird that there'd be 2 things right next to the door. Nope. Alright, let's put away our weapons. Oh, there's a medical kit here that I didn't even notice. So our objective is right. Let's see if we can go left. I'm actually kind of afraid if we can't go left. We can't go left. So there's gonna be some talking here. So let me see if I can remember what the Paragon points are.
Stay back! I've got no grief with you. All I want is this bastard.
Please! He's a madman! Mr. Toombs, you're insane! You need help!
It's Corporal! Corporal Toombs! You don't get to lie! Not today! Today it all comes out!
What all comes out? I'm listening, but I need you to put that gun down.
You don't understand. I don't want to kill anyone. I want to go to sleep without screaming in my dreams. I want the people who sent me to Aku's brought to justice.
Can't you see that Toombs is crazy? Shoot him!
But if I can't get that, I'll have to settle for killing the men who took my life away.
What did the doctor do to you, Corporal?
We were on Aku's. When the Thresher Maws hit, my entire unit was wiped out. The Thresher Maws, the scientists were studying them. They let them hit our unit just to watch. I woke up in a holding cell. The scientists were delighted I'd survived. Now they had someone to run tests on.
What kind of tests are we talking about?
You can't believe Toombs. He doesn't have any proof. I demand a fair trial.
Ever had Thresher Maw acid in your veins? I have. They wanted to see what it would do. They treated me like a lab animal. I only escaped because somebody destroyed Cerberus, their big organization. This is justice. This man deserves to die. So, are you going to kill me or not?
You're better than this, Toombs. You're not like them.
Don't tell me who I am. You got away with a few scratches and a scary reputation. The rest of the unit died, and I was tortured for years, Shepard. You can't judge me. You don't have the right.
Toombs, if I could have helped you on Aku's, I would have. All I can do is help now. Let me.
Okay. I'm no murderer. They couldn't make me one. Just as long as he goes to trial. Maybe the screaming will stop now. I don't know.
Those bastards can't hurt you anymore. Joker, Tell the 5th Fleet we need a ship for pickup.
Aye, aye, Commander.
So, there is actually a bug with this mission that, if you might have noticed... Ooh, I leveled up. If you might have noticed, some of the dialogue we said after we charmed him sounded like we were actually on a cruise. We weren't. But if you were a sole survivor, you were on a cruise. And you were actually part of that Thresher attack, and you were actually the only survivor in that group of Thresher Maw attacks. He is actually a second person that you did not know existed. But there is a glitch that it ticks that box that if you are a sole survivor, it makes you think that you're a sole survivor in the dialogue. So, even if you're not a sole survivor, it's going to sound like you kind of are. But I did level up, so let's level up some stuff. I'm level 47. I want to get to 50. I mean, 60 might be a little tough. It might be too tough now. But I know I can at least get... Which one is your, your sabotage? Is this your sabotage? Nope. This is sabotage. All right, let me max out your decryption because I want you to actually get better at sabotage. Oh, okay, okay. Now I get Turian armor after I've used him. But we are now done with this planet, and we have now done 1/3 of the background missions, despite it being glitchy. And you might have noticed he also mentioned that someone destroyed Cerberus. He will only say that if you've actually destroyed Cerberus. If you hadn't destroyed Cerberus, how he got out will never be explained. So, let's leave and return to the Normandy. And I was going to do this mission next, but I feel like I should leave the one that relates to my background last. So, on the next episode, we are going to be doing, now that we're done with the Sole Survivor background, we are now going to be doing the Ruthless background. Since I was going to originally do the War Hero background next, but since that's me, I might as well just wait. We are going to be doing Strange Transmission. So, until next time, hopefully you enjoy.